You can argue whatever you want, but the Ravens just conned the entire league. Baltimore just replaced Max Crosby with Trey Hendrickson only 13 hours after they failed Crosby's physical and backed out of the trade. And they replaced him with a man who plays the same position with the same skill set and for the exact same contract, except for one thing. They don't got to give up those two firsts anymore. If you think that's convenient, then listen to this. And by the way, if you like elite sports content like this, make sure to follow. You may not remember, but this is not the first time the Ravens have done something like this. They also did it back in 2018, and the man whose physical they failed hadn't previously missed a game in his entire career. But wait, I'm not done. Because if you really do believe that Crosby did in fact fail his physical and that the Ravens were really concerned about his health, then why did they sign a man to replace him who's not only 3 years older, but he also missed more than half the season last year due to injury? In the end, it sure seems like the Ravens made the Crosby trade, then saw that Hendrickson, a similar player for less cost, was still available after the first 2 days of the legal tampering period, used that inside information to their advantage, and then they made the switch, just like they did back in 2018. Now let's be honest, if someone in your fantasy league did this, he'd be kicked out immediately. I also can't say this wasn't a smart thing to do though, because if you remember, yours truly said at the time of the trade, you should never give up 2 firsts for a non-QB. In my opinion, that's just bad business. And even with all the talk that teams aren't going to want to do business with the Ravens anymore going forward, we all know that ain't going to last too long. It's like history always shows, after a few years, no one will even remember that this even happened.